Hey guys, welcome back. I wanted to do something that's a little bit softer for Valentine's Day because my last tutorial is a bit more of like a smokier look. That's not everybody's cup of tea, so I wanted to do something that's a bit more of a softer version for people who don't wear a lot of makeup or people who prefer just like, you know, a softer, lighter look. Something that's like a little bit more of a wearable daytime look. So this is the look I came up with. So I still wanted to go with some like shadows and that on the lid and some shimmer, because even though some people do want like a softer makeup look, it's still nice to kind of have your features pop just in a more subtler way. If you want to see this whole look come together, then please keep watching. So what I'm first going to do is I'm just going to moisturize my skin. I have been obsessed with Pixie Beauty. This is the Rose Oil Blend. I have been using this for probably about a few months anyway, and honestly it's so amazing. As you can see, I just put like a drop on each part and just rub it in. I use this morning and night. I usually put a little bit of extra on at night because I don't mind my skin being extra oily before I go to bed. I would definitely recommend this. Just it makes your skin so hydrated. Like it just, I just can't describe how much I love it. It says here, it's for all skin types. It's a rich source of botanical extracts and vitamin E that helps protect, nourish and strengthen your skin. That's what we all want. I'm going to use the Ole Henrikson Banan Bright Eye Cream. I've only used this once before, so I can't really go into too much detail about how it is because I haven't used it enough to kind of give you full, full feedback on it. Now I'm going to try a new foundation today. I haven't used this before. It's the Nars Natural Radiant Longwear Foundation. This is the shade Fiji, so we're going to give this a go. I don't know if it's going to match. I still haven't done my tan, so who knows what's going to happen here. I would prime, but I can't find any primer right now, so we're just going to skip that step. Okay, it's more coverage than I thought it was going to be. Oh, it's a lot more coverage than I thought it was going to be. For some reason, I just thought it was going to be like a really sheer natural coverage. But obviously not. I'm just going to make sure I get on the neck because it's a little bit darker than my neck. I know it's a bit on the yellowy side, but it'll be okay once I do my powder and my concealer. I'm actually liking the coverage on this. It's like still like a natural coverage, but it's way more coverage than I thought it was going to be. So that makes me happy. I'm just going to use Shape Tape. So I'm just going to use this. This is going to help like brighten the area and kind of help take away some of the yellow, hopefully. Now just taking some MAC Next to Nothing powder in the shade Light Plus. So I'm just going to set my concealer and my T-zone. Now taking some of the Stay Don't Stray from Benefit and just put it all over the eye. Sorry, my battery went dead there. I just blended the eye base on with my concealer brush. Now I'm going to get some more of the Next to Nothing powder and just set the eye base. So for today's shadows, I'm going to use the Nars Wanted palette, starting off with this shade here. Just using a Morphe M441 brush and just gonna work this into the crease. I just noticed how hairy my eyebrows are. Wow. I'm not going too heavy with this look because this is more of a like softer Valentine's Day look. Let's add a little bit of this shade here. Just with the same brush. I'm just focusing a little bit more into the crease, just for more definition rather than anything else. You know, we still want to be able to like see the shadow, so I don't want to go too light, but I also don't want to go too heavy. Also, peep the new nails. So short, but I kind of really like it. Like, I know this is like not short for everybody, but this is like half the length of my last pair. My last pair were so long that I was like, you know what, I just need to try something new, so we like chopped them in half. I'm actually really liking having a shorter nail, just for a change. I've had them so long, like for so long, that I don't know, it's just nice to switch it up every now and again. So I'm gonna go in with this shade here This flat brush is a BH Cosmetics brush, number 6. And so I'm just going to get some of the product on the brush first, like so. And then I'm just going to get some spray. I usually use Fix Plus for this, but it's in one of the bags over here that I'm just not getting up to get it. So I'm just going to use the Hangover spray from Too Faced. And I'm just going to spritz it on that just to kind of get it nice and damp. And then we're just going to press this all over the lid. So by putting this on damp, it just helps intensify the shade and just make it pop a little bit more. So I'm going to take a little small shader brush. This is a Morphe brush, no number on it. It's one of the white handle ones. And going back in with this shade here, I'm just going to go under the eye, right into the lash line. Now you can absolutely skip this step if you're not one for like doing the underneath of the eye, but I don't know, I feel too naked if I don't do it. Just getting another fluffy brush. This is a Zoeva 227 brush, and I'm going in with the first shade that we used and just softly go underneath the eye and buff this line out. So you can see the difference here on if you do it and if you don't do it. I just prefer this on me. So going back in with the shade that we used on the lid, I'm just going to use this to highlight the inner corners of the eye. So it's up to you what you want to do on the inner corner. You can leave it as is. If you want it to go a little bit brighter, you can add a lighter colour just in along the waterline. Or if you want to go a little bit smokier than this, if you just like put a darker liner into your lash line and smoke it out, then that will just add that little bit of a smokier effect. So I'm going to add the lighter shade today because I know if I add the darker one, it's going to go too smoky for like a natural look that I'm going for. So I'm going to use the soft pink. It's from Marc Jacobs and it's called Pink of Me. You can't even notice that it's pink, like if you see here. Like it doesn't even look that pink, it's more so just to brighten the eye. So see, that just brightens it a little bit more. So I'm just going to define my lower lash line just a little bit more. Just taking the tiniest amount of the dark shade and I'm mixing it in with a little bit of this shade here. And this brush is a Zoeva 226 brush. Now see, for me, just kind of added just that little bit more of a definition. Now going in with your mascara, I'm going to use the Ready Set Lashes from Tarte. So the lashes I'm using today are the same lashes I used in my last tutorial. They are Velour lashes in the style Whispie Sweet Nothings. So you can see here is the look with the lash on and with the lash off. I really like these lashes because they add the dramatic to it, but the more of a subtle drama, like you can still see the shades in your eye and it doesn't really take away too much. But just here, just so you can see how it look with lashes and without. So I'm going to use the Bahama Mama bronzer from the Balm. So we're just going to warm up the skin. And also when I do my bronzer, I like to kind of go underneath the cheekbones and already start the kind of contour process. I usually use Who as a contour, but I'm just going to add a little bit more of the bronzer because this builds up enough to kind of give you a contour as well. Just using a blush. This is like a neutral tone. It was actually a limited edition blush from MAC. It's called Poised. It's like a good few years old, but whatever, I'm still going to use it. I'm just going to use Becca Champagne Pop Highlighter, and this brush is a Morphe M510 brush. We want that nice glowy skin. Now getting more of my setting spray, I'm going to use the Hangover primer because you want this to stay in place all day. Now for my lips, I'm gonna go for like a nice soft pinky tone. I'm going to use Edge to Edge pencil from MAC to line my lips first. And the lipstick I'm using today is a lipstick from Tarte. It's called Beach Babe. So this is the finished look. You know, as I said, if you're going on a day date and you don't want your makeup to be like too strong in your face, or if you generally are just somebody who likes to wear a softer makeup look, I think this is perfect for you. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. If you do recreate any of my looks, please tag me on Instagram because I love seeing all your inspired looks by anything I do or any recreations. I'd love to see it, so please tag me. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. And that's it for this video. I will see you in the next one.